Alright, hello everybody. It's Adam again. It's been a long hiatus, but I'm back making some videos. Probably keep up with it. In this one, so I'm going to break down my grappling match I had in the American Grappling Federation's Jiujitsu Pittsburgh tournament. I ended up winning this match, and we're just going to break it down a little bit. Now, I was going up against a wrestler here. Let me just get us both in the frame. You can see, I think I'm going to... Yeah, so to start, we're obviously standing. This is a grappling, no striking tournament. So this is the no-gi division. You can see here's me with my American flag on. Here's the opponent I was going up against. You'll notice he looks a tiny bit bigger than me. That's because he was. So going into the tournament, I believe I was 133 or 34 pounds. And so I was competing in the 145-pound division. So we're just going to hop right into it. So a little bit of hand fighting. You can tell he's a wrestler, and I am definitely not a wrestler, so I just go for head control. He's trying to kick down my base. He goes for a scoop under, get a leg pick. So he jerks my head over, and he gets his underhook in. You notice that underhook, that's very important for when you're taking someone's back. And so, the match wasn't going off to a good start, definitely, to say the least. So his coach over there is talking to the ref, seeing if a spladle is okay, or a banana split, or groin crusher, whatever you want to call it. And you see he has my leg, both my legs, one with his leg, one with his arm, and he's gonna roll me over. Now I know this position, I know how to counter it. It's not too bad, so that's why I stayed relaxed. But it's a little awkward when you're pointing your butt and groin like right at the all the people behind the barrier there. But you can see he has a good grip on it, but I'm kind of flexible here. There's no actual stretch here. So he tries to adjust his grip here, but I stay calm. I know it's not bad, and I make my escape. Let's look at that escape again. I wish there was a slow motion, but you can see it's pretty simple. I literally just kick my leg straight out when I know he's weak, and I pendulum him over and use my core strength to get into half guard. And this is a little cheat here, so don't tell anyone, but when we stopped and got out there, I was going to go into the lockdown, but I didn't actually get the lockdown before. But when we reset here, he lets me go into the lockdown, but this didn't actually make any effect on the actual match. So we'll just scrub through this here. So you can see there's the lockdown. I have his leg trapped, and I'm trying to break his posture down and extend my legs out so I can get him down by getting that underhook and arm control. So he's trying to stand up. I keep opening my guard because I'm trying to go for sweeps here. I'm going double legs under, so I got him down. It wasn't clean. I'm supposed to kick on his hips there and pull his legs out because I'm just going to try and sit up and go for a mount here. But he stiffs armed me, but I get my hook around here. And I didn't get points for the mount because he scrambles over and goes right back into my guard. And we're resetting again because we're out of bounds. You can tell he's a little confused about how to break my guard with my technique. I'm all pressure, small, precise movements. So he's going for hand control. I have my closed guard in him. And I'm going again for the same sweep, but he traps my arm. Not good. I have to bridge open so I can create a gap so then I can get my arm free. But for now, I feel safe. So I'm hand fighting. I'm catching my breath. I'm talking a little shit, telling him we can take it easy. My coach just came in, so that was me waving over to my coach. He had to be a little bit late, but it was all good. So he's trying to stand up because my guard was closed. I don't even know why. You're not supposed to open your guard up. I was just trying to bait him into doing something stupid. I go for a Kimura from the Oompa sweep there. So I failed that because I didn't actually get high enough on him. So when he postures back, that's when you make your move. I had to get my armpit a little closer to his neck so I had the wrist control, but his arm was straight, so I couldn't get the Kimura by wrapping my arms around there. So he fights it back. We're back in the guard, hand fighting. That's why hand fighting is so important, especially from the guard. He's trying to pressure my arms down together so he can stand up, but I have proper hand fighting. I try to go under his elbow to kind of bend his arm in like a reverse Kimura. Sorry if I don't know the right terms for this, but I think it's beneficial just to watch film and just talk about it, regardless of the terminology. So 2-on-1, he can't break that grip. 2 hands on 1 arm is always powerful than 1-on-1, especially with a bigger opponent. So I keep going for that Oompa sweep. For the Kimura, guillotine, or the mount, there's 3 options for it depending on what angle you have. So again, I close my guard to make sure he can't stand up. See, I'm going for a scissor sweep there, but then I psych it out. So if you see before, I open up my guard, allowing him to try and stand up. He puts his arms down, and I re-wrap it. So I do the same thing by opening it. His coach says, go now. So I know he's going to try and stand up and put that arm back down. So this is when I go in for my triangle. See, I still maintain that 2-on-1 wrist grab. So I'm going to, and I have my leg going up over his shoulder here. When I have that space for the arm, I'm throwing my leg up there. He pushes it to try and get out. Still have that 2-on-1. The leg is there. The angle is there for his shoulders. So I throw that leg over onto his neck, and I scooch in, get that leg lock. So now I'm in an upper, high guard with the 2-on-1 still, and I pull him in and get the actual triangle, getting my foot under my kneecap. So I'm making sure it's tight here. There's a few different ways to do this. This really isn't the best way, but it was open and I was safe. He's trying to posture up, and I'm just trying to make sure I have it really tight on there, because his arm's already across there, so I don't need to worry about that. And so I'm pulling in, making sure that's in tight, but I had a bad angle. It wasn't the best triangle choke I could have done, to be honest. So I tried to adjust my leverage to make my knees straighter and tighter together by going under his leg here, but he hand fighted and got the inside position, so no longer could do that. So now I'm thinking I need a second option because his triangle choke isn't working. Going back, you see this is the most important thing here. He has a cross grip here, so I sneakily move that arm to the other side and go back to distract him on this side. And I go to pull his head, so he's going to want to stand up while his arm is still over here. And all of a sudden, I looked, wait, he stands up, boom, I get the arm bar and hyperextend his elbow for the win. So that's how you can use a little deception. You can always look for your different options. Just make sure you have your base first, and then go from there. Secure the position, focus on your technique. You don't have to be so trigger happy. And when you're in a bad position like the banana split, you don't have to panic. You just have to use your brain. Thank you for watching. I hope this might have helped someone's jiu-jitsu. Definitely helped my jiu-jitsu. Have a good one. Thank you.